YouTube, what is up? This is the Waste Maverick, and I'll bring you a brand new Let's Play. So, if you remember a few months ago, I did Mega Man X for one of my playthroughs. Well, recently, as you can see on my menu screen, Capcom decided to release Mega Man X2 on the Virtual Console, so we're doing Mega Man X2. So, let's begin. It also kind of has me thinking, what am I going to do once they stop releasing Mega Man X games on the Virtual Console? Because I don't think PlayStation has a deal to be on Virtual Console, and if they don't, then I'm fucked. I'm fucked because I don't have a Virtual Console. I don't have a PlayStation or a PlayStation 2. I'll probably just I'll probably just buy the Mega Man X collection and then borrow John's PS2 whenever I need to use it. Oh wait, hang on, it's on the GameCube. I have a Wii. I can just play that instead. Okay, so yeah, plot. For those of you who haven't been keeping up well with that. But, okay, you know what, obviously it's too late for me to read the opening narration, so just enjoy the kick-ass music. Oh, by the way, this is one of the only X games to actually have a subtitle. Actually, I think this is the only X game to have a subtitle. Which gives off the name of our villains, the X Hunters. That sounds intimidating, but really it's not. Not even close to intimidating. But yeah. So this is Mega Man X2. Or as I like to call it, Mega Man X Squared. Because math. I always knew math would be the destruction of the human race. But, let's begin. Let's begin. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so we got we got dudes, we got guns, we got jet bikes, because jet bikes are cool. And that guy died. Sucks to be him. Sucks shit, actually. But yeah, let's go. Ah, frick. Let me guess. Ah, crap. Hang on, I need to adjust the controls. Okay, and we're good. Okay, so a few things that have been changed since the original Mega Man X game is, well, a few things. As you might notice, X's X-Buster charge now actually has some of that purple charge you got from X1, and that's not the only change. You can also now dash without having to get an upgrade, which honestly is perhaps one of the best updates that X2 makes of the series. Because honestly, just getting that dash ability is so useful. However, this is the only game in the series where X actually takes the option to integrate what he got from the armors in the previous X games into himself instead of having to use other armor. Or in the case of X3 and X4, not even using the original armor that he got in previous games. Like in X3, you don't get the X2 armor, and in X4, you don't get the X3 armor. It's only on X5 that you start getting armor from previous games. Yeah. But, as you might have noticed, we've already reached the first boss. Well, that's cool. Also, that thing's really, really huge, but honestly, it's a really, really shitty boss. So basically, kind of the exact opposite of Vile in the first game, where you could beat Vile and he was really small. This thing is really huge and, well, a wuss, really. It does very little damage to you, and you do a lot of damage to it. So, yeah. And, yeah, it's not even... It's big and impressive, and I guess the 3D aspect was cool at the time, but it's not cool anymore, so... It's just a stupid boss. I don't even know why it's here. Presumably just to annoy us. Like that. And thusly, X left the battle, slightly disappointed. But now we have plot. Okay. This is the leader. His name is Mega Man X. Yeah, I'm doing a bit of Russian accent for this guy. Those who underestimated him are now nothing but scrap. We won't make the same mistake. He is powerful, but he is blind to what is happening around him. Our Mavericks would keep him busy while we are ready. While we are ready. Yes, how is the plan proceeding? Collection is proceeding as scheduled. However, we are having problems with the control chip. We have little time. We must finish construction on schedule. We must hurry. Ellipses. So yeah, apparently these three mysterious Mavericks named Surges, Violent, and Agile are trying to build something. But we'll get to them later. Now it's time to take on the first Maverick. And by the way, I did not click that because I wasn't feeling like selecting another Maverick. This is actually the first one we're going to be taking on, and the first one you want to take on, for a variety of reasons. First off, go down here. Whoops. Go over here. Ta-da! Yeah. What you just saw me get was a heart tank. Heart containers and sub-tanks are return in this game, because apparently X decided not to keep those. Because X is stupid. Like that. But yeah. The heart containers, for those of you who don't remember or haven't watched my previous Let's Play, or just aren't familiar with the X series in general, heart containers will regenerate your health, give you a larger health bar, and sub-tanks will allow you to store health so you can use it when you're in a tight bind. Both are incredibly useful, and I do recommend getting your hands on those, and not falling into a violent bed of spikes like I did, because I am a moron. Hang on, I need to check something. Okay, let's go. Okay, so stupid frog things. Okay, so you can actually shatter these, but honestly, shattering it has no real effect, so don't even waste the time and effort and energy it would take to destroy them. Just keep going. Pretend like they aren't even there. That's what I do. And it works out fairly well for me. Right up until that whole dying part. No one ever said I was the best X player. I ain't no Johnny, I ain't no Clement. Okay, so let's go over here. And down here. And go over here. Okay, so what you saw there was me getting the sub-tank, which, if you don't remember me mentioning the sub-tanks, or kind of forgot, basically give you health that you can allow you to store health when your energy bar is full, and you can use that health when you get in a bad situation. See, right there, sub-tank. Now, we'll climb over here. Now, to be perfectly honest, the best new addition in this game is the built-in dash. Now, you might be asking yourself, well then, what's the leg upgrade? Because armors do return in this game. Why? Because apparently Dr. Light's a dick and just couldn't freaking put the armors X to X when he woke up. Like, here you go, X. Conveniently placed armor for you. And heart tanks and sub-tanks. So he had to scatter them across the world like a fucking dick. But, at least he gave them to us. So I guess that's something. So deal with this guy. Yeah. Alright, so to regenerate health. Duh. Okay, so hang on. I'll get right back to you. Just give me a moment. Sorry about that. My friend DJ called me about doing some recording stuff for Smellbringer Prime. So, yeah, I had to answer that. Which, by the way, check out our Let's Watch of Full Metal Alchemist on the Smellbringer Prime. Yep, shameless advertising. But, whatever. With that said, this is the first boss of the game, Wire Sponge, who has a chill penguin problem. Namely, easy pattern, and depending on the walls is actually a very good idea. However, unlike chill penguin, this guy actually decides to make the walls hazardous. For all 12 seconds, really. Doesn't do much. That's what I'm trying to say. And so yeah, this guy likes to use that hook to attack you and launch those little spikes at you. And the spikes can be annoying. The hook, honestly, if you stay out of its grasp, isn't even really that much of a threat. It's really just more of a nuisance if anything else. Now, you might need to use a sub-tank for this boss, and you might end up dying, but that's okay. I don't judge you, because I do that a lot. You know, this isn't like as easy as Chill Penguin and dying to it. There's almost no excuse. No, I don't judge you. You know, this isn't... I don't think this is the appropriate order to be going in, but I go in it anyway, because honestly, that heart tank you get in the first section, that's why I go for it. Also because it makes the pattern a lot easier, because there's a lot of points where I just straight up cheat the game system. Now, it's not like I'm putting in hack codes, but there are shortcuts, like sequence breaks, for all you Metroid fans. You know, the progress doing something out of order from the way the game developers wanted you to do it. And this game excels at giving you that. In fact, it's perhaps the most sequence-breaking game in the X series. But, stage complete. And with Wire Sponge destroyed, we get this cool new animation, which you might have seen in the opening for the game. But we get the Strike Chain, which is pretty much, think the gravel beam from Super Metroid. And you pretty much got that in a nutshell, but you can't fire diagonally. But, yeah, with that being said, this has been the Wayne Smallbringer saying if you like this video, please comment, like, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.